on Win Media 98.9.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Island Tea with your faves, Kevin and Azim, featuring Jade, Gwen, Idita, CPL, Crescent Code, Johnson, right here on Win Media SKN. It's lovely to be here, Jade.
Quite so.
It's what is it, Wednesday? It's hump day. It's hump day, guys.
It's definitely hump day. And Azim, how are you feeling, eh? Be honest.
I'm good, you know. It's just that, but sometimes things happen and you just got to wonder why. Why? Why?
I could tell you why, but I can't tell you on here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I'm doing good. I'm a bit tired. Didn't get as much sleep as I should have last night. But you know, that's how it is sometimes.
I always enjoy when my fellow mate has insomnia.
So
they can have a glimpse into what my life has been like for the last couple of weeks when y'all coming in here joyous and sleep filled.
And you're sleep deprived.
Yes. And y'all want me to match this energy, and I'm like, I wonder if they remember me sleep since last week Friday.
Oh yeah. At one point in life I was there. I think what was going on in my life at that point? I think during college. But what happened was, see, the school that I went to, Jade, it had this thing like, oh, we're preparing you for the real world of production,
So
and
you
so
used to
class,
just-
no, well, classes were 24/7. So I would have like a 1 a.m. class. Like I have to go to class at like 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. and so.
That's a good way to do it.
Not really. They just wanted to finish off the courses, them and get out the place. Like
no,
that's really what it
they
was.
want because that is the life as them. You don't sleep, so I feel like them doing all of this actually did prepare you.
No, the funny thing about it was, even in the times when I didn't have a class, I would still end up at the school because that's when I would get to just do what I wanted.
Exactly.
So I would like I would go into the studios and just like play and whatever. And then I realized, but wait there. Me sleep this weekend.
Don't say that, friend.
It's Thursday.
That is
Maybe I should sleep.
minute.
Maybe I should sleep.
That is minute in the grand scheme of things.
I'll sleep.
Yes.
Bye. Watch it.
A great friend of mine once told me to sleep when I'm dead.
Oh, that is a saying. But when I watch all the self-help things from the
They tell you
from
to
the
sleep,
from the
right?
rich people, they go
Okay.
like, yeah. Elon Musk does be like, yeah, but it's like the sleep is important. Make sure you sleep.
Quite.
Same thing with Jeff Bezos. I feel
Yeah.
like they know a thing or two about how to maneuver.
And I'm sure they're correct. I'm pretty sure they're correct.
I feel sleep gotta be important.
It has to be. You know how ridiculous you feel when you don't sleep?
I keep listening to it.
Because I want to hear. To make sure. I'm supposed to check things. Okay? I multitask.
Okay.
Yes. What were you saying about the great Jeff? You see the video? I'll share it with you? No.
Okay, you got gems and you ain't sharing them with me.
So Jeff Bezos is dating, right?
Oh, I seen that.
The one when he
Leo
wanted to push him down the hill.
Leo want
No,
he wanted to push Leo down a hill?
He took a picture like Joe from you with a sign that says "Do not enter steep cliff," and he said, "Leo, come here. I want to show you something."
Oh, you seen that.
Yeah.
But you saw his girlfriend willing to risk it all.
What?
Yo.
As I see it, she eyes.
Yo,
Wow.
Leo was a real man in the situation, and I was just kind of like, yeah, girl.
Cause one your man could assassinate me
And
easily.
this is what I keep telling people.
What?
This is what I keep telling
How did
people.
this turn into a life lesson?
This is a life lesson. Jeff Bezos is one of the richest men on the planet.
I know where you're going with this.
One of the richest men on the planet.
Yes, quite.
And here he is with his. I'm sure she's a wonderful lady.
She looked so.
Well, I ain't even talking about how she looked.
No, I mean she looked like the joyous type, like the type that have vibes, and
Yeah, okay, I don't.
Yeah,
Generally, I don't associate that type of energy with like.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but anyway,
Oh dear.
them normally is the same ones who does do these kind of things. But anyway, so here is one of the richest men with his girlfriend, and she runs into Leonardo DiCaprio, and all the money in the world, literally, all the money in the world couldn't stop her from being willing to just risk it all
She didn't
for
even.
a moment with Leo.
She didn't even try to hide it, That's
Hide
the
what?
thing,
Hide what?
She just.
As a matter of fact, I'm sure the conversation that they've had since, no, they must have had this conversation. They probably had the conversation on the night. But you see, when it went viral, then this would have, like, you can't deny that they would have had the conversation. I am almost for certain
That's the
that she tried to justify it like, but he's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, just how men does try to justify it with like she's Rihanna.
No.
A lot of women understand when it comes to Rihanna. So I guess y'all gonna just have to understand when it comes to
Nope.
it. No?
No.
Okay, well.
No, when I say no, men don't pull that. The first thing is, this situation generally does not happen with men, right? Like so Rihanna might be the anomaly, and of course she is. Most of us will never ever even get into the same ear space as Rihanna. But yeah, men can't pull off that. Men can't pull it off. Like I thinking to myself, like
You know.
I have had friends, right,
Mm-hmm.
who have told their boyfriends and everything, yeah, if such and such give me the opportunity, sorry, but I'm taking it. I'm risking it all.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, men can't say that, yeah.
Boy, you're crazy.
Generally, men can't say that. We can't say that. Like, yeah, it's not acceptable. And the thing is, we are expected to accept it when the woman tells us it. And of course, like, yes, a lot of times the men in question, we generally don't have to really worry about it because it's people like Denzel Washington and well, them is the old man them now. They do to just play Aquaman.
Kofi. What's Denzel Washington's son? What's his name?
Oh, yeah. Who's the hot male heartthrobs now?
I don't know.
Well, Michael B. Jordan is one.
Yeah, I guess. No.
No, he's one. I don't
Yeah,
again,
I
but
know
it's not yeah, but
particular to me, 'cause,
yeah, yes, Regine, I'm scared.
What? No, she said scared.
Oh,
Wait,
scared.
No,
Yeah, scared. Oh, scared. No, me scared.
I just about to say my dyslexia kicking in bar, 'cause
But no, let me tell you, the font feel very small here. I don't know if it's just because it's low today. But anyway.
okay.
But what I'm saying is, men can't pull off like that.
Why no?
As a matter of fact, right? There have been men that have tried to pull it off.
Of course.
Jade, when you do that, right, you just make my forehead just look real shiny. That's why they put it up in the That's why they put it up in the roof.
Okay. The shiniest.
At least I could turn my head in a way where the glare in. See, if I do this, boom. Like, if I do this, okay, ain't so bad. But the thing is, right, I know men that have tried that, where it's like,
Why?
they've gotten into some indiscretion, and this is and they go, well, you ain't see how she look.
Listen.
No, but you see, the reason why they're able to do that is because of women again. Because women have been known to cuss about women that their significant others, right? Have, had some interactions with that they weren't pleased with, right? And in response be like, you couldn't even find somebody who look better than she? So if you're gonna say that, no, when he finds somebody who look better than she, he's supposed to say, well, I find somebody who look better than she.
I just like, the woman them when jump you downstairs,
Look, yesterday I big up the woman them.
And then today you come here to do this.
Today all I'm doing is touting facts. Mate, I'm talking facts.
They're gonna jump on you
No,
downstairs.
am I lying? Me talking facts.
No, I'm telling you they're gonna jump.
Okay.
They're gonna jump on you downstairs. Just in case you didn't know.
I gone in.
As you hit the bottom step,
I'm being attacked. Okay.
I gonna miss you, man. Lie. You're a great friend.
Oh man.
You're a great friend.
But yeah, you can on one hand go.
Okay, as I'm here, what you should talk about this so early in the morning, right?
Yeah, tell me.
Somewhere in this country currently, there was somebody who was going to the same argument last night, and now they're at work listening to Island T. Are you touching on some spots? And now they're going to be pissed off for the rest of the day. So co-worker going to suffer. The job going to suffer. The man who thought everything was fixed the night before going to suffer. And this all going to be because of you. Oh, you don't see the issue?
No.
I know. I realize.
What's the problem here?
Okay. No, cook. Go ahead. Do your thing. Let me set up for tea time while you do your thing.
Oh boy, but yeah, it's one of them things. It's one of them things. You can't, on one hand, be upset because and look again. I have female friends, female acquaintances. I have heard the discussions about how he cheat and such with the ugly girl. He couldn't find nobody who look better than she. Or if you cheating with somebody, you gotta look better than your woman. You're gonna come. At least let me understand where you're coming. As if looks are the only thing that attract men. But anyway. And then now you're vexed when the man gonna come around and tell you, but wait there, you ain't see how she look. You want me to show you some pics? I got some pics of me before I could show you what going No. What is it that you want? What is it that you want? Man, go out here to find a very attractive woman who's undeniably beautiful. Still an issue.
The man was calling in yesterday to beg you up. What happened today? Call him and back him up.
Back up what? Fellas,
call in and back
fellas.
up as him said I could hear.
No. Guys, don't let Jade fool are you. I'll take one for the team. I got this.
No, then
I got this.
you need some support. Let him call.
No, I got this. Watch here. Sometimes in situations you need a sacrificial lamb.
Oh, you would just stop. Okay. So
I take
you're
one for the
offering
team.
yourself up for tribune.
I'm taking one for the team.
Okay.
No, watch here. These kind of situations here, you don't. You don't need a lot of support.
I know, man.
Because I know, I didn't. The truth is, see, man got this kind of thing. We could feel the energy. Right now, I'm feeling all the men out there just going, does it? Yes. Yes. But now they can't say nothing. Because right now, the group chat's going crazy. And everybody listening to say, let me see if my man can call in. That's what's going on right now. You hear my phone going off? You hear my phone going off? Okay.
You think that's the support, the secret support?
No, it's not the support. No, it's not the support.
When I told y'all to...
It's the
send
ladies who
me
are at the bottom of the
things,
step telling me, come down if you're bad.
You're making it...
Come down if you're bad.
You're making it out the studio today. But that's okay. Well, we have you here.
Moral of the story. Apparently the moral of the story, don't cheat with an ugly woman.
That was... Okay.
No, you have to always get back to the moral, Jade. You never went to preschool and they talk about it when every story has a moral.
I would you. Make a lie.
You have to learn something.
I would you, friend.
You're trying to educate. You're trying to educate.
Speaking of educate.
Tell us exactly what is going on in the country.
Speaking of educate, I had nothing to do with this rant.
But Jade,
Bailey alone.
But you tell me,
Nope,
man
no.
shouldn't cheat with ugly women.
I did. No, you're going to try
Jade, you never tell me that.
As
Jade,
if this is the game you want
Jade,
to
you never tell me.
As if this is the game you want to play.
All right, go ahead, continue. You want to get into your COVID-19 situation report, guy?
I like it, you know. I like it. This is my type of energy. I love it. Anyway.
No, but Kevin always talking craziness.
Yeah, better though. We miss him. Kevin will be on a little hiatus because of time. They like to be specific, so yes, you will miss a fave for a bit. Anyway.
So hopefully one of these days you wake up early and come and say, hey, let me see what they're saying on Island.
Yeah, you know. I can't sing as well as him, so you might have to do it.
Well, guys, it's Hump Day and it's 8:23, which for today it means it's tea time.
Thank you.
Yes.
Beautifully done. So, the situation report as of Tuesday 9th November 2021, still here, 5 p.m. We have 13 new confirmed cases in the last 24 hours. Why are you blinking your eyebrows at me?
Yeah, yesterday we just see you all jumping up because we get 2 zeros in a row.
Yeah, I know.
Revenge is sweet by COVID walkout. Gotcha!
Not really. 13 still ain't bad. Remember, listen, the threshold.
At one point, 13 was selling people to buy out all the toilet paper.
It was. But we have moved forward as a people.
We've moved forward as a people.
Yes.
We've come so far.
Very
Look how far
much.
we've come.
It was a wild year, but now we're here. The total number of cases stands at 2,730 with 94 active cases. Under 100.
Yeah. But we did get some bad news last night too.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we now stand at 27 deaths.
Yeah, that's two more than the report we read yesterday.
Yeah.
So, guys, of course, condolences to the family, loved ones. Never. Of course, we don't want that number to rise anymore. So every time, our desires aren't fulfilled, like it's definitely not cool.
Yeah.
But
I think that shocks me more than anything else that I read on the report. Every single time. Because
yeah.
death.
Yeah, but guys, again, continue to remain responsible. Adhere to the protocols, and of course, take steps in improving your overall health. Be wise. Drink more water, eat less sugar, and be active. Active don't mean deciding. Instead of calling my daughter to bring the chocolate from the fridge, I'm going for it myself. That's not what we're talking about by active, guys.
Why are you being so violent?
I know that's what be going on.
Why are you being so
You got people that convince themselves and say, oh, you know what? Me ain't gonna call little Johnny from outside to pass the tea for me. Let me just get up, see?
Boy.
And in their mind, that's exercise. And bear in mind that normally ain't tea. Normally it's a Coke.
Oh boy, yeah boy. As if this your last day for you,
I
ain't gonna lie to you. You're touching some.
You stop there. Right now I on mission make it to 2022. I may not be doing the best job in all aspects, but
No, let me just jump here, man. A small touch up.
oh, that's smart. Hey, what was it? Wait, what? You ever heard it? This was hot when you was in school too. Like somebody get sheet licks.
Yes.
What that even mean?
I don't know.
What that even mean?
A sheet.
You know how much times I tell people they don't get sheet licks and I had no idea what it is they're talking about? Somebody call in and let me know where the sheet come from. I believe it's like a pan sheet. Can't be like a sheet that you cover yourself. Like a pan.
Yeah, but how would that correlate to licks?
But
Like you're getting a
look. I'm just looking for something that is hard and sheet that would make sense hitting
we
somebody.
say a
else.
lot of things, right? That when we actually think about it, it makes zero sense.
Why is that bubble biscuit?
I don't know, but they used to call me that in school.
Let me
so
see your eyes.
They're big. They're cute, but they're big. And my head was smaller, but my eyes was the same size.
So your head go to match your eyes? That's what I said?
I feel so, because now they look proportioned.
Oh, you know what? I see what you're saying.
Oh,
No, I see what you're saying.
I thought it was a green.
No.
Yeah, I was
no.
about to,
I don't know if
I don't know if you've ever seen me with my
I probably yes. I know how you looked when you were younger.
the same. I don't know.
No. Like your son.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's. If I want to know anything about how you look when you're small, let's watch your son.
Facts.
But
Copy and paste.
But DNA is a mystic thing, man.
Right?
DNA is a mystic thing. Trust me.
Because wow.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, guys.
You know how I know it's such a big fact? Because people are shocked when they see my son. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, like it's a copy and paste.
Yeah.
Copy and paste. But yeah, guys. All jokes aside, I'm really hoping that everybody takes the steps necessary to give all of us the best outcomes.
Yeah.
Right. So wear mask, sanitize. Be mindful when you're in social situations.
Mm-hmm.
Some are still heading over by people's house and vex when they tell you put on a mask. Just cool, man. It's the person house. The person house. It's like the people them who don't get vexed when they tell you, oh, put your shoes there. Zach, I can't. Miss, take out your shoes if you want to come here. In your house, if you want people come tramping up and down in your house in the dirty shoes, no
That's your
problem.
choice.
But when you're in here,
You take off your shoes.
I mean, understand. My people get touched for some weird things here.
I just, you see, I tell all you as if sleepy is your. I just hope y'all recognize what is happening here. This is what you call sleep deprived. No, it's okay, friend. Not with you. You're going to feel better eventually.
After sleep?
Yes. You just, it's like, you remember that Snicker commercial? When you would go out and then as soon as you get a Snicker, you was like, yeah. I don't have a Snicker to offer you, so
I don't understand how them people are taking them big bites in them Snickers. They gotta take little small bites.
They got nuts and all kind of carrot. What you? That's like people who just bite ice cream. There's people out here that bite ice cream, and I'm worried.
People who bite ice cream. I am convinced if you could just take a scoop of freshly.
No, they scare me for real. I'm not going to lie.
It just come out the freezer. You know what they just do? They just take one lick.
Oh.
They take one lick and then bite into the ice cream.
My mouth hurts. Stop.
Them they could kill people. I telling you.
Oh, my mouth hurts now.
Not saying that they do. I'm just saying that they probably can.
The potential is there.
The potential is there.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh.
I'm pretty sure a bunch of us listening right now just cringed.
All them ice cream biters back. Oh.
And they're watching their friend right now because they know.
Psychopaths.
Watch your friends closely. Anyway, so let's talk about the environment.
Okay.
We need it to stay here. We need it to.
That's the problem. That is the problem, Jade.
Is it staying here?
No, the problem is that we have to have the conversations about the environment because people ain't just doing what they need to do for the environment. But, continue.
Yes. So our Minister of Environment, he said the time for action is now. The United Nations COP26 Climate Change Conference continues in Glasgow, Scotland.
Continue, Jade, continue. Ignore me, I'm sleep deprived.
World leaders continue to make suggestions in support of immediate action against the rising temperatures and sea levels globally. The increase in carbon emissions has led to drastic change in weather patterns and systems worldwide, especially in the Caribbean. For the second year in a row, the Atlantic hurricane season started earlier and has had an above-average storm activity. In a national statement during the COP26 high-level segment, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, Minister of Environment and Cooperatives, said the time for action is now.
He's not wrong, but Minister Evelyn, with all due respect, I just come back and deal with some culture, see? Come back and deal with some culture, because them people ain't taking on nobody. Them people ain't taking on nobody, Jade.
I know.
He is absolutely correct in what he's saying.
I was about to tell him what he's saying, but...
Go ahead.
Just for some context, he said, we are here at a time when the entire world is languishing from the horrors of climate change.
He's a good orator. Continue. No, like he does move like he's like a thespian.
Mm-hmm. We interviewed him. We have to interview him again.
Yeah, man, can give him a call. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Right.
Including sea level rises, extreme weather events, and dramatic changes in rainfall patterns. We are here at a time when coastal towns and villages and even entire islands face destruction, at a time when lives and livelihoods are at stake, all undoubtedly attributed to human interference. Yet, enough action is not being taken to remedy the situation that worsens with every second that the clock ticks.
Again, sound speech that cannot be condemned.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, it cannot be condemned and it will not be listened to. That's the thing about bothering me about this whole thing. Every year we have these climate change summits.
Every single year.
Right?
And not one year do y'all go, yes, we're finally getting there. You know, the birds are returning. No, I lie. You know, when all of these things went back to, I figured out COVID. I figured out COVID.
Tell us.
The reason COVID happened is because they needed us inside so the environment can heal. Because remember when COVID was around.
So the planet was like, guys, we got to do something.
And the sun a bat.
The sun a bat. Wow.
So the earth essentially had to fix itself. Wow.
Jade, buy you onto something, man. You
I
just
know.
you just blew my mind.
I know.
Wow.
Welcome to my world.
Didn't I blow your mind this time? Didn't I? I love the song, yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
But you see, the thing with for me with this is that at some point, and this is a conversation that's being had all the time, countries like us, countries like St. Martin, the entire Caribbean, Dominica, Haiti, Cuba, Jamaica, places that have, like, you can directly link the increase in hurricane activity in the Atlantic to climate change.
As in we lost an island.
Precisely, right?
Never
That
in
being
my years
said-
have I seen an island just disappear because a storm decided not to move.
Yeah. Just so.
Wow.
But Jade, what I'm saying is, a lot of the carbon emissions, a lot of the things, a lot of that is being done by some of the bigger countries, and we paying the cost for it. Like, there's a huge economic cost that can be quantified. It's quantifiable. Think anybody looking to give anything for that deal? They tell you, well, when y'all done mash up, we might give y'all some relief. If things get really bad, we might send them some Peace Corps. Just don't kidnap them.
Yes.
Like, that's pretty much what the thing is.
Yeah, they don't actually try to fix anything.
You
so
got
they literally just sit there, listen.
trying to walk out by to hell with yo. What we going to do is build multiple coal mines almost monthly. I'm coal plants. That's what we're doing over here.
I literally watched a documentary about Jamaican bauxite, right?
But Jed, my mother say, you're cooking, girl, go ahead. No matter talk about that there.
Boy, I'm looking to our old people, boy.
No matter talk about that there.
You're literally mining and having people suffer health. Their health is depleting because you decided you want to drop a bauxite site in a community. In a community.
I care about that there.
As in, there's
You
people that
you just see the dust. You just see the dust that come out of that orange nasty looking.
and it's in their water. It's literally being
Everywhere.
inhaled by them daily.
Everywhere, Jade.
There are
Everywhere.
people in Jamaica right now fighting for their land because the mining is heading over into it, and the land.
The Maroons them trying everything. The last thing they're going, Jade, you think it's them gonna bomb up one of them
Listen,
excavators? Yeah,
y'all,
because them man getting tense over there right now.
Yeah, I tell you, I watched that.
Cockpit country.
Yes.
Cockpit country.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do? You need to follow the Maroon leader on Instagram.
Oh, what's his Instagram?
I can't remember your name.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, I'll find it and tell you. But his Instagram is because daily he keeps updates with what they're doing in the fight and everything. And yo, that there is insane to me, Jade. Are you surprised that some of them people ain't just turn orange? Cause they're drinking it, they're inhaling it, they're laying down in
the
it.
food, no matter what.
Oh,
They have
man.
to keep their clothes in suitcases and all of these things because literally it gets everywhere. I cannot imagine.
I have
as in-
friends in Jamaica that moved into the city because they're running from the backside.
And y'all just like, no, it's okay. Let's just continue to mine it because,
Money to make.
yeah. Forget the lives of the people that is being affected.
You know what is? You know the saddest part about this is? Think it could be way healthier, less impactful on the environment. It will increase the cost. It ain't that it's not going to be profitable. It just won't be as profitable. But can we weigh the cost benefit? Like, people just want to maximize profit at any cost.
And that is the issue.
At
That is
any
the
cost.
issue.
We could have bauxite and we could also have less impactful mining strategies. Like, it doesn't have to just be the way it is. It only has to be the way it is if you decide that the money that you're making has to remain the same.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only factor.
Yep. That is literally only.
That's the only factor.
Boy, oh boy. Somebody on the live is saying, what can we do as a small island state? Our contribution to climate change is negligible,
Yep.
but we could be in line for uncontrollable actions.
Yep.
Peoples of the Caribbean would soon have to have conception and birth on water. Doing this often enough, our children could be born with gills
Yeah.
in order to survive the next 50 years.
See what they're saying? Let me tell you something, right, Jade?
Mm-hmm.
You got people down Old Road right now who ain't got a backyard no more. Yeah?
Facts.
I don't wonder if they just pay inland revenue land tax because half the land gone in the sea.
I'd be so frightened every time I drive there and I look at the back. Because, you know, you can see through the houses and trees and all of this. And I'm like, this is so unsafe. Because the erosion could just keep happening until you know what goes next, your house.
Okay. You're talking about that, Jade. And since we bring up that, I will again appeal to the authorities. You burn yourself?
No. I tried a new tea bag today.
You ain't doing it.
No.
Let me see what's going on here.
Oh my gosh.
Jade, you mean sorry for you. mean sorry for you. Anything that name Goon. Guys, Jade T-Bag mark on GWOON. That there sound like it tastes good?
It's supposed to be like a...
That there cannot taste good, Jade. They name the thing Goon.
It's supposed to be like a citrus.
Imagine you got something that's supposed to be citrus and you call it Goon.
Yeah,
GWOON. That they
Boy.
cannot taste good.
That was a shock to my system, man.
Wow. But yeah. Anyway, I was about to tell the authorities again.
Mm-hmm.
Something needs to be done urgently. You see how the minister says something needs to be done now?
Mm-hmm.
Something needs to be done last 6 years, like 6 years ago. About when you're driving around by Fort Thomas Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
So that stretch of road between like Fort Thomas and Jade, it's like they're gonna wait till the road fall in. The other night I park up. I said, let me park up and see what going on over here. Really, Jade, he got a lamppost over there. I don't know. The lamppost like he just floating in mid-air because he don't even. Yo. But it's only for the grace of God. If you watch your guys, if you don't believe in God, go around Fortlands and just look and just Jade, you do it again.
I was trying.
Let's see what this call.
Yes.
Callers, I know y'all feel I just don't want to answer your call, ain't that? Good morning, caller. You're live on Island T.
Hi, good morning. How are y'all?
We're doing
Hello.
good.
I just about to call to tell you about Fortlands from Fisherman Wharf going on there.
Yep.
But the cliff,
Yep.
if something don't do, as they say, ASAP, the whole area they're going to drop in. And when you walk and passing, you can feel it vibrating.
Yes. You could feel the road vibrating.
So what is the issue with it?
I don't
Okay.
mind, you know. They got to wait till something happen.
What is the issue? No, I feel like there's been an issue
It's been an issue for
as long as
people been talking about this, Jade. People been talking about this.
Specifically, remember people calling us and talking about this.
This
for real.
this is not an Island Tea exclusive.
Oh
this
my
here been
God.
out for people been talking about this for years.
So what happened? Yeah, that's good. I don't understand why. Please, let's not wait till. I mean, let me don't even, because not nice I could help it. If people been complaining for this long and ain't fixed.
No, things
There's
are happening
nothing that
Island
I
Tea talk
could
about.
say.
Things are happening Island Tea talk.
Okay, you think so? Okay, please fix. Please, Lord. We don't need to always wait till something happens. We could be proactive, okay? Reactive is not the way in this. And the thing is, it's been this way for so long. It's not like y'all don't know about it. It's not like y'all haven't seen it. Y'all go to OTI. I'm pretty sure y'all go to OTI, so y'all see it.
You know, it is a lot of people that drive around there and they're just not really mindful because the road is on a day and you drive and you think and whatever. Don't bother talk about what SH you're preaching right now. Yes, and people go around there go dump the garbage. But why not I should just drop it? Watch it.
No. Wait, I wish that on nobody.
What they dumping the garbage out the cliff there for? You think we dump enough garbage it can bolster the road?
Yes. Maybe that's for them. You see, that's probably what.
So they down there. Okay, I see what's going on. They're trying to just. Okay. Mm-hmm.
A DIY.
Yeah.
A DIY.
Great use.
But
Jade,
please, Lord.
I
Wait,
tell you,
hold on.
Go ahead.
So when they dump the garbage over there, who does clean it?
The sea.
So y'all try to kill us for real. Okay.
I'm telling you.
Y'all just,
I'm That's what I'm telling you, Jade.
Y'all just really trying to kill us, boy.
I tell you, if you guys don't believe in a higher power, just go and peep over. And you will fall to your knees and give thanks. Because it's only by the grace of the Lord why the road ain't dropping yet.
So with it, I don't know. But we've been fixing roads. I could specifically remember.
We fixed the entire Island Main Road that we fixed up yesterday.
What? We don't have any asphalt left over?
You want me to tell you what the problem is?
What?
You want me to tell you what the problem is? And I could tell you how we can get fixed. They're going to just leave it, and then come and say, there's no way to fix it, and then just condemn the road. That's what's going to happen. Take it from me. When you see the press, when there's a press conference, you know what can happen too? You know what can happen? Are they going to be in here for traffic talk, and Gilbert going to come here with Sergeant Brown?
Sorry.
And tell us that they're going to have to just close off the road because it's a danger.
Me want to laugh, you know.
And then they're gonna make the argument like, oh, it's so far gone and anything. You know, it's probably best we just can't. No, what would have been best?
It.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yep.
we've been fixing roads. Ain't like we know how to fix roads. You know, we've been fixing them since I was a child. Why you can't fix that one?
Jade, you can't tell me that the road can't fix, and we literally make a whole piece of the island on Port Zante. Like that wasn't there when I was smaller.
As a matter, so this wasn't here when I was small.
Jade, you understand when you're walking on Port Zante. That wasn't there.
So if y'all could build
Hey.
an extension on the island, y'all can fix one road? No. A school is right there. So y'all like about kids need up?
Where this school be?
I think yeah.
So the white building when you're driving there up on top of the school. There's basically two buildings.
This is the road that y'all just carry people to practice driving on?
No, Jay, this is the road that when if let's say you come up by the Cenotaph and you're going to Fort Thomas Hotel, you drive around, so the sea is on your left hand side.
No, I'm correct.
Or people are going to do driving tests?
We just drive on the road as if we don't go around, but we just drive on the road.
Oh. Oh.
We drive down, we go across in front of Fort Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me eventually that deal.
I realize.
When I went on my first driving trip with the man said, but you could drive. I said, brother, I just need to take the test. My father wasn't playing that game. My father wasn't playing that game. My father walked out with, you're 9 and you can't drive yet?
Something wrong.
Come on. What are you doing with your life? Fix it.
Fix it indeed.
Yeah, and yeah, let's fix the road as well.
Please, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous, man.
Let's fix the road. It's bad for children. While I was there, and this one night this was
but
bad.
It could have been fixed.
Sunday night, Saturday night, self I drive on there, jump up, and a car come around, and what the lady said is true. You could literally feel the road shaking as cars pass you.
Okay, no, y'all playing for real. This is literally such a health hazard, right? Y'all ain't even understand. Y'all don't see things happen all the time. We don't watch the news. We don't watch buildings and bridges and roads and all these things collapse.
All the time.
So why we don't just learn from the example of others, right?
I tell her
and prevent this from happening.
It's only by the grace of the Father, Jade. You think it's joke? I tell you, there's a lamppost floated in midair.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Bye. Bye.
Oh boy, but we have a caller, Jade. Good morning, caller, 11 Island T. Caller, good morning. Okay.
Well, you could call back if you feel like it. We'll be here. So they can block off. I don't know what I can do.
Okay.
I just not fixing it in one because I've seen them fix roads.
And the man said preschool, you know. A preschool, you know.
Oh, nice. A preschool.
Anyway. I'll call Gilbert, see what we're going to see.
We need somebody. Okay, back to nature. Somebody is saying we need to plant and nurture more trees urgently to reduce the heat. They provide shade, to provide food and shelter for animals and humans along the highways and byways. To clean the air, to reduce noise, especially during the rainy season. This is really doable, but it must be a national consciousness to do it.
Yeah, I agree. The issue that I have with that is that we have a caller. We'll get back to that. Good morning, caller. You're live on Island T.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Fort Thomas road there. Oh my Fort Thomas Hotel. I don't know if you know this recently we've been having, some minor earthquakes. Relatively minor.
Oh, but that's another thing.
You got to wonder, what it's doing to the headland there for real, I mean, if it's on the mind already, it can take much to bring down something. I don't know about the feeling of the vibration, but I decided no, not to try it. I guess I wouldn't even feel when I got out. But I ain't too sure about driving there anymore.
Yeah. And I like it. And people here saying that there's a preschool right there. Wow.
Yeah, well, preschool there. There are people living in the area. You don't know to what extent they could, go inland.
Right. That's the thing.
Stuff like that.
And just decide to collapse to one point, You don't know how far you can collapse in.
Could be anything, especially if you have like a lot of rain falling.
Oh my gosh.
It ain't gonna take much to weaken it if it's undermined already.
Wow.
Something you mentioned there about the driving and test and so on. It's been on my mind. The written test, so-called written test for the driver's license. I don't think it's such a bad idea to have it in Spanish.
Sorry, we lost you. We lost you for a second there. You don't think it's a bad idea to what?
To have the written test converted in Spanish.
Oh.
A lot of people they especially those people from the DR and so on, they come in and they're failing it basically because they don't understand or comprehend is a better word. The test in English. And I'm wondering with something as critical as the road safety and so on, it's useful if they understand what the written rules are. So it's just a thought that occurred to me that I realized I know somebody personally who went through this about 4 times, failed it 4 times, and that's written. Because it just puts understand certain things that, the base of the Spanish kind of reverse in English. They're close, but some words kind of, backwards, so to speak. So understand it for English. So you're wondering, this is what they're going to apply when they go on the road. So I just think, it might not be a bad idea to have it in Spanish as well.
Okay.
To make people understand, what is required as part of the road safety. Sorry, I kind of.
No, man, I understand where you're coming from. And I have no objection, Jade.
Nope.
Indeed.
I think it's fine, actually. I think the app is...
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
I think the test is now... Well, according to my driving instructor, yes, people that can't drive.
They would know. The driving instructors would know these
Yeah,
things.
he told me that they would be using an app. Some type of app. So, probably,
But they didn't start that already.
Yes.
And that wasn't a big issue.
Why?
Because I think what was happening is that, for instance, if you get a call while you're doing the exam, then you can't, like, it cuts off the exam and you can't go back to the question that you just did. And
Did your phone on Do Not Disturb?
Yeah, but I think you probably need internet.
Yeah, Do Not Disturb don't cut your internet, it cuts the calls.
You don't. You
All
don't
y'all don't have an iPhone.
And not only that, you don't. Well, on iPhone, it don't cut WhatsApp. I don't think WhatsApp.
Yeah, everything.
So if you cut everything.
Trust me, I would know.
No, but I'm saying if you cut everything.
No, the app would work. It doesn't.
So the app would work.
Yes,
Okay.
but you wouldn't be able to receive calls and notifications and all of these things unless you go into the phone itself. So if you come out of the app and go into WhatsApp, you will see the messages, but you won't get disturbed while using the app.
I don't think Do Not Disturb on Android. It don't cut. I don't think it cut WhatsApp.
Though? I mean, iPhone though. Trust me.
I don't think it cut WhatsApp.
That is my favorite setting on my phone. Yeah.
I got you. But
so
yeah,
wait, somebody was saying that the government has translation volunteers talk to the police in advance. They should be able to assist.
Just translate the test.
Yeah, that's way easier.
Yeah, translate the test.
Yeah.
If you see the need for translators.
And the thing is, most of the driving instructors are the one who sends the students to the test, they could tell the officer ahead in advance, okay, I have a Spanish or French or whatever language you speak.
Jade, if they're really using the app now,
They could just set
then
it.
you should just have a language
I
setting
know.
in the app. Yeah.
I was going to say that too, but then I went back to thinking about the love for paper.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Thank God for this app. You see, I tell you.
You see that person who just messaged you?
Uh-huh.
That was one of the we were supposed to have a conversation about things that we want to see, reflected in the budget and so.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my big things.
How much paper we just use?
No, but an actual program designed to lessen the amount of paper that we use, but on a wider level, really, it's a program to try and streamline the way we do business in the federation. I think one of the things that we admire and we applaud is when we see like government agencies, introducing new technology and stuff like that. So like, Inland Revenue have so much of this stuff online. You have Social Security coming and doing certain things online and doing mobile banking and allowing all this kind of thing, WhatsApp call. One of the problems I foresee though is that because a lot of this is being undertaken by specific agencies, then how do you then integrate all of this? This should be a government-wide initiative. It shouldn't be it shouldn't be like this ministry or this department doing it, or this agency doing it, and that agency doing it, and they got their own app, and they got their own app, and they got their own app, and everybody got their own app.
That's too much.
No, but how do you then? It's going to be difficult to then try and integrate all these platforms later on, which is where we have to go, right? So as much as we applaud the step, I think it needs to be a coordinated effort, something that's rolled out over time. We talk about you're talking what? First thing, let me just cuss real quick. Stamps. Stamps. Can we done with the stamp nonsense, please?
Sorry.
Can we please? Yo.
That caught me so off guard.
I had to go up. I gone up the place, they go get something.
Gosh.
They tell me, I need.
You need to go down the.
I need $2-3 stamp. Okay, no problem. No problem. You know what? I can't stop to go back downtown today. We're going to park because, of course, there's no way to park nowhere
Port
near the...
Zante. Just give the people $5.
Jade, you cannot go Port Zante. The cruise ship's coming in now.
No, you could park in the parking lot. You just have to give them $5.
So I have to go down there, pay $5 to walk across by the post office after going all the way up, up there, McKnight, right?
I know we went to the no.
So you're gonna go get $2-3 stamps, right? No problem. This gotta be a whole next day because I can't.
Yeah, the time already.
Yeah. So now we're going back up there with me $2-3 stamp. The man tell me, where the $5 stamp? I said, miss, don't play with me.
You were supposed to beef the nurse over a $5 stamp as him?
It wasn't a nurse.
Oh.
But
Still, you was about to cause chaos.
No, my thing, I said, miss, you ain't got more banking. Like,
oh, Lord. Trust me, the stamp and police record, and like you have to go to 5 different destinations to do one thing.
Look, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Guys.
You got to go get a stamp, you got to go get a police record, you got to go get
guys,
a bank statement, you got to go get
the idea of using this stamp so that money in all over the place, the government money in all over the place, it is archaic and unnecessary. Let me just transfer the money to whichever thing you want me to. That's what I'm saying. All of this should just be one portal, one system, one platform, whatever it is. The government of St. Kitts Nevis. Anything I want to do, I could just go there and I could pay there. I could apply for whatever there. I could everything. I could get whatever information.
Yeah. Why we don't just do electronic stamps? I'm pretty sure that wouldn't be difficult.
Electronic stamp. Jade, you want $5? See $5 here. Anyway. We have a caller. Good morning. Good morning, caller. You're live on Island T.
Yeah, I agree with you. A lot of things need to be corrected. For instance, I'm a licensed fisher. We are supposed to get duty-free concessions for certain items for our
we even go and get a list of the items that are going to be duty-free? The Ministry of Finance? No. The Ministry of Agriculture? No. The Department of Marine Resources? No. Even the Prime Minister's secretary passed it over.
Brother,
Even the Accountant General don't reply to no letters.
brother, one of the problems is that a lot of these things, they get put in place, but they're not actual policy. They're not actual policy. So there's nothing to reference. It's just that they make an announcement that, oh, you could get this duty free, or this is what's going on. When you look now, election come and gone, another minister in charge of that there, that they're gone to the window. These things need to be put in policy. Yeah, you're right.
Not the other way around. They are supposed to be civil, that is compliant and polite, and do the bidding, and servant, to serve the citizens of the country. So when people ask for something, they should comply and provide the information, not hide it like some national secret.
Yeah, you're right. Bye. Do the kind of thing. Okay, for instance, like Jay, I understand when you're saying the electronic stamp, and I see Gawain doing it. One of the suggestions that I had was, so for instance, right, I could go to, I don't even have to go anywhere. Mm-hmm. The government has a system whereby just like a top up, mm-hmm. right? So I could top up this thing, and then I have X amount of money that I could use for whatever, whether it's birth certificate, police record, mm-hmm. Affidavits at the court, mm-hmm. whatever it is, government. Right? And I could just use that to transfer within the system, right? And then when you run out, I could just tap it up again and continue. Because there's places like law firms and things like that there. But them they must either use hundreds of dollars a stamp a day. Like, half the things that they need a stamp.
But why so much things need stamps?
Again, I think the thing with the stamp was to not just have the government money up and down the place. But guys, people don't even walk on with cash no more.
No.
You understand? Like,
which is terrible because a lot of places, contrary to what we may believe, they do take only cash.
No, that does happen, but this is what does usually happen. Oh, a guy know by his son, so go by a pastor. I'll just go by the ATM before we reach down there.
Oh?
Oh, by he right about that SH. Yeah, the safaris and the tours, the island tours, that is still on the road, driving across Portland.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great.
No, it's true.
You're all about to make one of the tourist owners.
No, but my issue with the whole Fort Thomas thing is just that if something is to happen, we don't know how severe it would be. Yep. There's no way to tell. If it gives way, you can't say, oh, it can just be piece of the road or this piece of the road. You understand? You don't know. You just really don't know how bad it's gonna be. Excuses, yeah, it's rough. It's rough. But bye.
I don't anyway.
Yeah.
We have to take a break. A quick little break.
Break time.
Yes, and we'll come back with more Island Tea right here on Win Media again.
Jade, what kind of mumble off thing that there was on the end? Yeah,
sorry, I got distracted by something. Anyway, as I was saying, we will be right back with more Island Tea right here on Win Media again. Stay tuned.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib. It's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
That
VAT days are coming this December, but you can come today. Today! And get pre-approved credit for VAT days this December. Yes, come to any Hosford's department today and get pre-approved credit for December VAT days. No down payment necessary. No down payment necessary. That's right. Zero money down and no payment until February 2022.
No payment?
That's right. No payment until February 2022. Come to Hosford's today, where we will be dropping major discounts plus pre-approved credit when you shop now.
But how?
How, you ask? Just visit any Hosford's departments, including furniture and appliances, Ashley Furniture Home Store, Building and Nevis Centers, and the Automotive Division. Make your VAT Days wish list, and we'll do the credit check. Come back on VAT Days in December and get all that you picked with your pre-approved credit. Whether it's new furniture, a new stove, or a brand new car, Hosford's is giving you pre-approved credit today for VAT Days this December. Pre-approved credit today for VAT Days in December at Hosford's. Visit stores for all details. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back, guys, to Island Tea, right here on Win Media SKN with your faves, Kevin and Azem, featuring my lovely friend on my left, Jade. Well, I felt like one of the like the man on Price is Right just now.
My grandmother used to make me watch Price is Right all the time. That's the first place I learned about gambling.
Let me tell you something, right? Your grandmother is a stalwart.
Yes.
Price is Right should be a staple in every
Teaches
child's.
you how to bargain.
Watch oh my gosh.
Yeah. It teaches
I
you
still
about
watch.
a good discount.
I still watch Price is Right till this day. I still watch Price is Right. Me name kidding. Price is Right. Watch. Let me tell you something. Right. Price is Right is a show that been around now for how much years? We could probably Google it, but I won't.
Yeah.
But it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Shows have come. Shows have gone. Shows have changed. Shows have just.
Because Price is Right is just.
Price is Right can't go nowhere. It's like the perfect game show.
Yes.
It's like Price is Right, Family Feud.
Jeopardy too.
Jeopardy.
Yeah, number 3. You did shout after your TV too?
No.
I
used to when I used to watch sports. I don't do it no more.
No, that's me when I watch like Price is Right, or like especially Family Feud, because I know the answer and you just up there saying nonsense.
The one that does make me shout at the TV though a little bit. Family Feud to I don't shout, I just mumble. But there's this one on the game show network too. America Says.
There's a game show network.
Channel 26. What is?
I don't know. I don't watch cable. I don't watch cable for sure. That's why.
See, I have cable, and now that I'm thinking about it, it's all about games for me. I just watch sports at the game show network.
See, all I watch is Netflix and YouTube, and mostly it's YouTube. So I don't.
Channel 26. There's a game.
Was a game show. Okay.
There's a game called America Says, which is like a fill in the blank game, right? And then you guess the words, right? I just be there thinking like, but I would kill. Hey, and that's the thing, when you're home, right? You're there thinking, but I would kill this game. But if I get a chance on this show, but hey, I know all these answers. I got this. Then you go there, you can't remember nothing. You can't think about nothing. They ask you. Jade's surname is blank. Jade up there. Williams. Stevens. George. Johnson, the last thing come to your mind. But when you're home, you got all them answers, eh?
It's true.
All them answers by.
It'll be flowing. I think it's a great thing. They actually have Family Feud here, which I like to watch. It's quite funny.
Yeah.
We should go one these days.
It'll be by vibes, right?
Yeah. Okay. We're going to send in a winner. We're going to win.
Win, gonna win?
Win, gonna win. No, I feel like I have a lot of faith in the people that work here. They're quite bright.
Actually, a lot of sensible people that win here.
Boy, me father's here, boy.
I still haven't met this new. It took me about 8 months to meet the new business manager.
Every time I say I come upstairs, you don't study me. So, and
It took me 8 months to meet the new business manager, and now we're gonna take me however much months
we're
to
gonna bring
meet.
the news team on the show so people can see them.
That Jade, solutions. You are solution oriented, and I appreciate that about you.
I am.
Bye.
So y'all can meet them as well, so y'all can know.
Want to be writing the articles then?
Yes. Because people just be under the articles cussing, eh?
Could you?
Arguing with yourself. But you know. So I go sometimes. Anywho,
Somebody telling me that Price is Right is 50 years. Same thing I tell you.
yeah, before.
Are they making? Yeah, they made 50 in September or something. Are making 50 next September, something like that.
Something like that. But I've not been there.
What do you want to discuss next, Jade?
We could talk about a firearm possession.
Yet another one. Aye, the peace on, guys. Anyway, the peace on.
Yeah, we've been a peaceful country, but you know, there's no country without flaws. However, y'all gotta relax. For sure. Ain't necessary. So, a 22-year-old was charged for possession of a firearm and ammunition. Yikes. So it says Augustus Freeman of Rollins Village was charged on October 29th, 2021 for possession of firearm, possession of ammunition and smuggling. The 22-year-old was charged in relation to an H&K P30 firearm.
Another sexy gun, Jade. Another sexy gun. I'm sorry, it is. It's a nice looking. Watch it. We ain't talking about no revolvers here.
No.
These is serious pieces of machinery that people walk around with in the purses and the waist or
It was
whatever.
found in his car, actually.
Oh.
And it was found as he exited. According to the release from the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, Freeman fled when officers approached the motor car in Rollins Village area on October 27, 2021. Freeman subsequently turned himself in, accompanied by a family member, and was remanded to her Majesty's prison. I cannot see, bro. What is happening?
Jed, your glass is just there for style. We
No,
don't tell you this
the
already.
computer.
Keep telling yourself that.
I can't be staring at these computers every day. I need to
Okay,
protect my
okay,
eyes,
yeah,
but
keep
now I
telling
can't see.
Keep telling yourself that, yeah.
So I need reading glasses. Oh my god, I might be turning into one of you.
Me? I just see a living life, you know. I thought this year done with.
No.
Okay. But
Oh, there's a National Assembly sitting today at 10 a.m. So guess what, Azim? We're going home. early.
we're wrapping up.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, like I was saying a few weeks ago, we need to examine, guys. First thing, big ups to the police getting an illegal firearm off the streets.
Always important.
And of course, we like the fact that there's someone who's going to have to deal with the situation. There's of course going to be court and everything, and
Yeah.
the justice system will sort out that.
Eventually.
However, guys, the bigger issue for me, and I keep saying this all the time, we need to figure out why so many people feel the need to have guns. Maybe if we examine that,
There would be less guns.
we examine it, ain't gonna do nothing until we figure out how to do something about whatever that is.
Examine and
People-
plan and implement plan.
I guess, again, like I keep saying, I do not believe that people that just walk around with guns because they like to feel the weight in their hand or in their purse.
No, there's some people actually do.
Just to feel the weight? I don't think it's the
Because
weight.
they like guns.
I want to believe that is a vast minority of people. I think there's a lot of people who feel it necessary to protect not only themselves but property.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that the people who actually like guns is the majority, but
Oh,
there's
yeah.
literally people out there. that
No.
just-
I like guns. I like looking at
And
them
walk
and things.
around with them because they like them.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
that's the other
I
thing.
don't walk around with guns. One, I don't have a gun license. Two, I really try to operate and move in a way where I'm not in situations where having a gun is necessary. Bear in mind, everybody can't avoid that.
No, because
Everybody can. We talked about how just people see. But again, I think we need to have discussions around why people feel the need to have this type of weaponry. That's the discussion that needs to be had. We go and we thought and we jump up and we report, yes, another illegal firearm is up the street. People, they're making a dent. It is good when it happens, yes, but it's a systemic problem. We need to figure out why this is a young man. This is a young man, 22 years, right, who now has to go before the court, and there's going to be discussions as to why this thing was found in his vehicle. It belonged to him, all of that, right?
And there may be an outcome where he has to spend some time in jail.
Right. So my thing is, we have to recognize that this is not an isolated case.
Nope.
There are a lot of people, and however you want to define a lot, you could define a lot. Right? But there are people walking around with weapons that are not registered, illegal, and they feel justified in that, which tells me that they are willing to risk the whatever comes with being found with the gun. And so that tells me something serious going on with this person. There's something serious going on with that person here. You understand where I'm coming from? This is why we keep talking about, you need to be an automatic 50 years if you're found with a illegal handgun because you're going to kill people.
How did you just get up to
I mean, that might be the case.
But there's other conclusions.
But there's other reasons. But not only that. If you're going to kill people, then perhaps that is something we also need to look at, because apparently what you're telling me is there's a lot of people out here looking to kill people.
Yeah.
You understand? So like maybe we need
bigger issue.
Yeah, so maybe we need to look at that. It don't change the fact that we need to look at why people feel it necessary to arm themselves. You understand? And I don't hear that discussion happening.
No.
I don't hear that discussion. It's always them rude boys, them this and them this and them that.
Lock them up.
Try to get the key, whatever. All you're doing is they ain't helping the situation.
No, because it's gonna always be other people coming up. Like, I don't know if y'all realize, right? But no matter what generation you are in, there are people who are deemed as like gangsters. Like, that's just it. They're deemed as gang members and whatever, no matter what generation. And
I was in a gang 600 years ago. I was in a gang 600 years ago. We were called the Black Pockets.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's not a... that's not a bad name.
No, they were really cool, actually.
Yeah. But, they don't exist anymore, thankfully. But, yeah, it's not something that just stops. It continues because people grow up, people's brothers and cousins and everybody grow up seeing their family members do certain things, and they understand the reasons because that's the life they live every day. So when they grow up and do the same thing, like, you can't just say, lock them up because you're going to keep locking up people.
So the thing about some of these people who have illegal weapons, it's not because they're part of a gang or what. It's not that. It's not that.
Protection from something.
They feel the need. Now, whether or not you believe they're justified in feeling the way they feel, that's a whole different conversation.
Yep.
That's a whole different conversation. But there are people. Actually, Jade. Let me give you an example. Real talk. This is real talk now.
I thought this, okay.
This is real talk. This ain't a jokey joke, right? Dude dating a girl, right? She child father ain't necessarily like the most altogether there, right? Known for having a temper, known for having a whatever. He got a legal gun. Child father threatening he. Tell he. Wait till he catch him.
You know what I mean?
You know he got a legal gun here.
2 seconds. Talk to the nation.
I feel like these things. Watch you. All I'm saying is everybody in a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Ain't everybody out here just trying to sell drugs, and kill people. You understand? So it's a nuanced conversation, and the conversation must include the so-called gangsters and the bad men them. If we recognize that we have a set of young people that are living a lifestyle which puts them in a position where they feel in need to constantly protect themselves with this type of weaponry, then that's something that we need to discuss. We need to fix it. Whether or not they use it or don't use it or what, like, if there's a bunch of people that want to have handguns to further their criminal activities, then perhaps we need to figure out what is the state of affairs where we have all these people who feel that turning to crime is the way to make a better life for themselves. Why is that the option that they're seeing? Too much times we don't just like deal with these surface things and people jump up and say, yay, we did it, yay, we did this, but you ain't done nothing. Somebody did something wrong and they now have to pay the consequence for that, which is necessary, yes. But bear in mind that these types of activities, it don't stay in this one little pocketed area. Like it affects all of us in one way or the other. When we started getting, when we started seeing headlines in the media about St. Kitts being the murder capital of the Caribbean and all these kind of things, oh, everybody talking, oh, the tourism, what gonna happen now, oh, the tourism, oh my God, oh, the tourism ain't gonna come now.
What happening here?
I telling them that people are just watch. People are just watch, like when them things happen and it's like it's them and it, like as if it only just stay in this little pocket and it's them people and them people from here and like, no, it affects all of us. So I was giving the example of some years ago when there were media headlines around the world talking about St. Kitts, the murder capital of the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah, boy.
All of a sudden everybody like, oh my God, the terrorists gonna stop come now.
Yeah.
Oh no! You want to look at the problem. No, because no, you think you're gonna affect you.
Mm-hmm. You and the money.
Let's start that when we recognize problems, let us stop seeing the results and dealing with the results as thing. We have to find the root causes and deal with it at the root cause.
Mm-hmm.
This is like when you go doctor and the doctor gave the medication for whatever ailing you and you ask the doctor, so this year gonna fix me? He said, well, you're gonna come back every 3 months for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said, boss, but I want a cure. There's no cure. And if the truth is, guys, if in society, a lot of these things, we could cure them.
Yeah, we could fix them, man.
We could fix them.
Trust me.
We could fix them.
It's going to take time and resources, but we find resources for different things that some of us really don't even need.
But like you said, Jade, when we do the experiments and the questioning, we need to know.
Yeah.
We need to know so we could move accordingly. Right?
That's how we solve problems.
We need to know so we can move accordingly.
Indeed. Feel better?
Yeah, man. Like I don't like, as much as I believe that when people do wrong,
mm-hmm.
that there must be consequences for it. It don't mean like I like to just come in here and read about, oh, this person arrested, or this person got in jail, or this person whatever. Like, deeper than that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there is somebody son, somebody father, somebody. So it deeper than that. It's deeper than just like, oh, this person is a bad person now because they did whatever and whatever. No. That person ain't isolated. And when we see these things happening repeatedly, it speaks to a problem. Let me deal with the problem. So that more sons, more mothers, more aunts, more brothers, more like that more of them don't end up in the same situation. But the jail unfold, yeah.
But I don't even talk about the conditions in there. Yeah, I don't. Oh, and that's another reason that I should tell you that there's a deeper problem, because nobody is trying to go over there. Over there is not a hotel. It is not.
Yeah, you're not Airbnb guys.
Boy, over there is something else, boy.
Yeah.
Trust me, I haven't even seen.
You ever went in there?
I've been inside the prison. I haven't got sent to tour because I don't think my heart can take it. But I've seen certain things, and I'm like, no way people living like this.
Not only, and one of the things to it for a lot of people, the prison is like this. It's like the sunken place. It's like the place you throw people. You forget. It's people in there still, you know. It's people in there. Look. Let me tell you something, right? I am not necessarily like. Let me not say that. I was going to say that being necessarily popular or whatever, but.
No, too late for that, friend. That ship has sailed.
Okay. What I'm getting at is, when I go into the prison, and I've been in there to interact with the prisoners and help with certain things and whatever. Mm-hmm. The amount of Bailey, again, people that I know, Jade, people that I grew up with, it's people.
It is just
like,
people.
No matter what you've done, right? No matter what it is, have you in here. The thing is, my experience with you ain't that.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, then what I'm saying is, even if you did something that you are now paying the consequence for, that is not the entirety of your existence. Mm-hmm. That is not your only contribution to this thing we call life.
No.
Right? So you can't just like put people over there and forget about them and so.
But you know what is baffle me? Is it me? Or when people go to HMP, they leave wearing glasses? That's not even a joke.
I was not expected. No, it just was so unexpected, right? I had no idea that was where you were coming with.
No, but it's true. As there is a lighting issue in the jail that needs to be fixed.
So that's why it is. It's bad lighting and they messing up everybody's eyes.
Every time, and they always look like these, but just thicker.
Yes, they have the one set of glasses.
Oh my gosh! Every time I see people I know had 20/20 vision, you know. When they leave,
they're probably trying to read and hang on the lights. You know when lights go out in the night and you're trying to read something?
Oh my God, whatever the issue is, Lord, we need to fix it because that is, you know how much for IKEA.
Yep.
Imagine trying to afford IKEA when you just leave.
No, you're saying it is like I'm recognizing it.
No, for real.
I've never even thought about that. I've never even thought about it.
Oh, it's a thought I've had.
Every time people go HMP come out, they come out with glasses.
Oh no, trust me, I'll just be like, oh gosh.
I tell you, I've never thought about it until now, Jade. And now you're saying it, I'm going through persons that I know would have spent time there. Wow.
Yeah.
But reality just exposing the things by Jade just blew me. Hey, watch it. What did it be? Wednesday, November 10th? Jade just blew my mind. That's twice today it blew my mind, actually.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
No.
So somebody said it's not a lighting. They get regular health checks, so things they ignore would come up, including bad eyesight. So yeah.
So what are we saying? They go jail to get the care that they so needed.
Me won't go down this road. I don't want to go down this road. You know what? Let's take a break. Let's take a break, please. Guys, we will be right back with more Island Tea. Stay tuned.
Taste the real Fruta, enjoy the real Fruta, refreshing juice of every day. Whoa, Fruta, drink the real Fruta, your favorite Fruta, the natural taste is Fruta. Fruta.
Your favorite fruit has got a new skin with real juice within. Drink the real Fruta. Enjoy the real joy.
Taste the real Fruta, enjoy the real Fruta, refreshing juice of every day is Fruta.
Fruta, juiced right.
Feel the magic happening. Campari. Taste.
Something incredible happens when Campari is mixed just right. Like Campari and orange juice poured over ice. Taste it. Try it tonight. Bitter, sweeter, better. Campari. Must be 18 years and older. Drink responsibly.
Hey guys and gals, welcome back to Island Tea with your faves Kevin and Azim, featuring Jade, Gwenigan Johnson, right here on Wind Media SKN on this beautiful Wednesday, hump day morning. Hi Jade.
What's happening? What's this?
I was trying something different, you know what I mean? Like a little different energy.
Is the one you just ordered? Amazon. Okay.
That's something I think I mix it up.
Yeah.
You know,
I like
change
it.
it up.
I like
You
it.
like
You
that one?
keep this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you should keep this one.
Yeah. I think also like for the morning I've been seeing a trend where I have been a bit agitated. I've been yeah. So I'm now trying to get into my Zen state.
That's what's happening.
For the final half hour of the show.
I see.
Yes. So where are we going to next?
Sorry. Okay. So we are going to talk about the Chilean president. Let me take off my glasses. Say HMP. He was impeached over Pandora Papers revelation.
Hey, see, man, I was zen, you know. I was zen all through the break. I was zen, Jade.
Can I finish, please?
Gotcha.
President Sebastián Piñera was impeached Tuesday, right, by the lower house of Chile's Congress, setting up a trial in the nation's Senate over allegations he favored the sale of family property while in office. The accusation stems from publication of the so-called Pandora Papers, which revealed offshore financial dealings of prominent figures around the world, including Piñera, one of Chile's wealthiest people. The leaked documents revealed that one of Piñera's sons used offshore companies in the British Virgin Islands for sale of the Domingo mining project, which is family co-owned. The final payment on the mine sale in 2011 hinged on the government's declining to declare its location in north-central Chile a nature preserve. The government by that time, headed by Piñera, did not do so, despite appeals for environmentalists, but nor did subsequent governments. So, yeah.
I tell you.
It's unlikely that he will be removed from office by the 43-member Senate, where the opposition has only 24 of the 29 votes needed to remove a president.
He good.
Yeah.
He's been impeached in one branch of the government, but yeah. The senators ain't gonna remove him. He got a big majority. But this is the thing. When we first started reporting on the Pandora Papers, this is what we would have expected, because there were some. I mean, the truth is that a lot of the world leaders that were implicated in the release of the papers, a lot of them are no longer in power.
Oh,
Former
they do-
presidents and things like that.
Yeah,
But
they
there are
did
some
all of these things before.
but there's some sitting world leaders that
Boy, they're looking a little.
yeah. But you see, this is the thing too. And this brings me to something that I was thinking about over the weekend. When you attain certain levels of wealth, you also gain access to a different level of information. The information that we have and the information that these people have. You saw these people know how to move money around, buy things in Hong Kong, all these kind of things, and put money. That really ain't illegal. It might be immoral.
It's probably immoral, but illegal.
So and like the ways that they know how to save money, avoid costs, like we don't have them kind of information there. And the reason why I was thinking about this is, let me ask you a question. You think that who's some of the more the children of famous people? So let's look at Jay-Z, like Blue Ivy, right? Like Elon Musk children, Jeff Bezos children. Jeff Bezos got children? You know about that? Elon Musk children.
Elon Musk has a child.
Yeah, his child.
His child is.
His child. Okay, I was gonna get to that second, but since you bring it up, let me do that first. You see all these rich people naming the children like these names that we term weird.
Yeah.
You want to tell me that all the rich people just mumu? No. No. So they know something that we ain't know. You understand where I'm coming from? That's the kind of thing they're talking about. Like, they know things that we don't know. And so we look at what they're doing and thinking that they're strange. But they know something that we don't know. They got different access to information. Like, the information they have different to us.
Yeah.
But the point that I was getting at is, look at Blue Ivy. Elon Musk's son, R2D2, however you name. Whatever you name, Jade. You know who I mean.
Why would you?
RJ45. Whatever his name is.
Boy, he got a mistake there for Jamaica life.
His name is a barcode or something like that.
Yeah, his name is a barcode, but.
Yeah.
What you call him?
See, I like that there. I think that there is genius. People watching it like it's stupid. But what I'm saying is, he ain't operating in the system. Like, okay, how you gonna thief in him? How identity theft gonna work with he?
Boy, you cannot.
Okay then. So they got different information that we have.
Yeah.
So Blue Ivy, right? Who is Jay-Z child? Who is Jay-Z child? Elon Musk child. You think what them they're learning in school is the same as what your son learning in preschool?
Crazy. Not happening.
We'd have been here talking about things that need to be taught in school that seem so obvious.
And that's exactly what they're teaching the kids.
But what I'm saying is, it's there's a reason why it's not being taught then. Cause somebody learning it, just not us. You see what I'm saying?
Why aren't we learning it?
Okay, cool. That is the question. What is the agenda? Because there must be an agenda.
Yeah, like why isn't certain things taught in school to us, but their kids?
But but Jade,
rich.
you can't. I think you can't even imagine. I don't think we don't have access to that level of thinking. I don't think
Nor all resources.
No, but the resources don't matter. Cause education, information is information. There's no monopoly on it. So the information.
But the resources to teach these kids, meaning.
No, what I'm saying is it doesn't take none. They say okay.
It needs a teacher who is
what you're saying
well versed in whatever.
Yeah, but no. Okay, think about it this way, right? You didn't go to college to learn graphic design.
No.
Right? But there's people who paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to go learn graphic design. So for them, it's like, oh, I needed the resources to get this information. The truth is, the information is free.
Yeah, I remember I had a friend that is actually a graphic designer, and they went to school to do all of these. And I was asking them, like, is that the only way for me to learn these skills? And they was like, yeah, you have to go to school and spend all this money. And I was like, bet.
Okay, cool. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So it's not a matter of resources. What happens is the resources gain you access, but it's not the information. You don't need the resources to get the information. So the information is purposefully being withheld. Let me put it this way. Certain people learn certain things, and we ain't learning what they're learning. Right?
Never even heard about the things they're learning.
Look, Blue Ivy right now in a class with somebody teaching her to align her chakras.
Yeah.
And we're going to watch it. We're going to watch it like, well, why is she learning maths? Maybe because if she's emotionally balanced,
then
she
all them things. You know how hard it is to solve homework when you're stressed. As you think about you as a child, right? And you have homework to do, but you are currently not in the best.
Jade.
Oh my
I don't know
gosh.
if you watched the Kanye West interview, and this is kind of like why my mind went to where it went to.
I watched some of it. I'm not finished yet.
He spoke about that exact same thing as to why he homeschools his children. He said when his child come home and he's looking at a graphic, he has homework and it's a graphic and it says 3 oranges plus 2 apples equals what? And he goes, oh, or 3 oranges plus 2 oranges equals what? Oh, 5 oranges. Right? But then the next question has the same graphic of 3 oranges plus 2 oranges, but the equation reads, what is 2 oranges plus 2 oranges? And his son he's seeing the frustration in his son because it doesn't match, and he doesn't know what he should add, and he's dealing with that frustration, right? And his position was that what his exact term was, I thought this was profound. He said it was preparation for limitation. Let me tell you something. That is why I think after my first or second year teaching, I stopped putting X's in children's book. I stopped putting X's. You get something wrong? It's like
that's why they fire you,
I stopped
every time you talk about your teaching life, I see why they fire you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't fire me, but I understand what you're saying. They tried to.
I was like, how dare you change the norm?
I stopped putting
and make
X's
these
in children's
children
book.
not suffer while in school.
I stopped putting X's in children's book.
How dare you, Azim?
Why are we punishing children for not knowing things?
That you just teach us.
But they came here because they did know things.
Yeah, I mean that's the premise of
That
school.
should be the expectation, that you don't know things.
I think that's what school was, but it's weird. I'm not going to lie to you. It's weird. If you think about a lot of norms and all of the things that we implement on kids and all of these things, it's like, why are we doing this? Because
Jade, I have a little cousin. Last night I talking about her. I have a young cousin from my school. The girl speaks fluent Spanish, right?
She needs to come teach me.
The girl speaks fluent Spanish. All because one day she just decided, I want to talk Spanish. Went on YouTube and taught herself Spanish as a child. This is an 11, 12-year-old. This is like, she was probably 7 or so. 6 or 7. Taught herself fluent Spanish on YouTube.
That's not hard to believe. YouTube is literally
what I'm saying is,
school,
it seems amazing to me.
Oh.
But when I stop and think about it,
it's like, this makes so much sense.
It's not. What happens is we're the ones who place the limitations on the children.
Yeah. Oh, you can't do this.
And then they do that, and they do their thing. They do things that seem amazing to us, when really and truly, it's not saying that your child amazing. It's saying that you don't have a big enough vision for the child.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's saying that the child amazing. The child is doing what the child doing.
Yeah.
And other children could do it too.
They
but
can.
we the ones who set the limitation on the children.
Oh, okay. And then that's why you're shocked when your kids do certain things. Like, yeah, I used to feel this way when Jaden was like just starting to talk. Well, not just starting to talk. When he started to actually have conversations with me and stuff. And then I realized, wait, this is what he's supposed to. Like, he uses certain words and stuff, and I'm like, how you even? But then I'm like, my son is smart. He does just two things. He just goes around and learns things and explores. And this is what happens when you explore, you learn.
Yep.
When we're telling the kids to sit down and, like, not...
It's preparation for limitation, Jay.
Yeah, like, you don't want your kid to do nothing.
With preparation for... Watch here, when the man said that there, right? It's like a light bulb. I paused the video. Like, I remember I'm watching it and he goes, like, he's talking about the experience with his child or whatever. And then he goes, all it is preparation for limitation. And I just paused the video.
Bars.
Because it's like it just, man, that's what we're doing. Them rich people children ain't learning what we children learning. Them they're busy learning to talk Mandarin in preschool. That's a real thing.
No, you're telling me.
That's a real thing.
The things that they learn in school.
Because you know why? The trend is that China gonna take over the world in the next 15 years.
So you better know.
So the rich people teaching the children how to talk Mandarin because Mandarin is gonna be the language of business.
I know.
We don't here learning cursive. Why am I learning cursive? Somebody out there, please explain to me cursive.
As a teacher.
Children out there getting licks because they can't write a cursive S.
What is the purpose of me? So I could be bilingual in my writing? Because what else it could be?
Watch here. The cursive S ain't even look like a S. Anyway, we have a call on the line, Jade. Caller, good morning. You're live on Island T.
Yes, good morning. I don't know if you mentioned it, but what was your substitute for an X in the student books?
If the child did not see the correct by the thing, then are you wrong? If you think that's correct, you're wrong. But then it's a discussion. It's what happens, what I recognized is it did something to the child's psyche. When you look in your book and you just see this load of X.
Doesn't it do the same if they look in the book and don't see a correct symbol?
Had a meaning in the school culture. So what happens is you take it. I took what it did for me, or at least what I felt it did. It didn't mean that you were wrong. It means that I didn't do my job properly as a teacher. And so I need to fix it. That's how I used to look at it.
Well, that's a good way of looking at it. We normally used to say, you haven't taught if the students haven't learned. But at the same time, in the real life world, there is such a thing as things being right and things being wrong.
But it was wrong still. It was wrong. Huh? It was still wrong. It wasn't that I was telling the child it's not wrong. What I was taking some responsibility in the situation being what it was.
But going beyond that, right? Don't you think there should be consequences for being right and being wrong? Well, I said consequences. Let's put it this way: consequences for being wrong and reward for being right.
Well, I think that is what I was getting at. See, what happens a lot of times is what happens a lot of time in school, and we could be like, and you're talking about what really happens. A lot of times when that question comes back wrong in a child's book, the teacher then moves on to the next topic, you know.
Right. That is the problem.
Right. So what I'm saying is the first step is recognizing that if I had a responsibility to ensure that you grasp this information and it's now proven to me that you have not, I take responsibility, you take responsibility, and together we try and find out what went wrong and correct the situation. A lot of times that doesn't happen. The X is a finale. And a lot of
the X should be on you. I agree.
Right. So what happens is that. So what happens is, there's a reward. There's a reward in terms of whatever marks or that whatever we want to call it. But For me, it was more important to get to the goal.
There's a feel-good feeling
right.
of seeing a correct. I mean, we all know it.
Right.
So that's a reward in itself.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. So.
But this really teaches life lessons, if you look at it, right? Because it's only the exceptional who will get all correct, right? Some will get the X's, and that in itself would tell you that, it's very rare that everything is perfect, okay? And where there are imperfections, the need to be corrected, okay? And so that is why I asked for what was your substitute, because it must be absolutely clear to those who got it wrong that they got it wrong.
Oh, trust me, that is understood. I think though, like for me, even that in itself is that whole exercise of testing and getting right and getting wrong, that in itself isn't a real world practice. If you
yes, it is.
Yeah, no, I think
there are standards.
No. What I'm saying is, if I go to my job and I get a task, right? Just an admittance that I don't know what it is and leaving it there isn't good enough. For instance, do you believe it is more for instance, a student doesn't know the answer. What he does, he asks his friend next to him, "Hey, bro, what the answer for number 3 be?" Don't you think that more reflects what is encouraged in the workplace? We call it cheating in school. But if you don't know the answer and you don't decide to go find out what the answer is, you have they say you don't have no initiative. They say you don't have no initiative.
No, you're getting mixed up now with cheating and appraisal, right?
But appraisal is based on results.
Exactly, it's not based on if you know or not.
The appraisal is based on the results.
Yeah, and the results will show if you know or not. Because if you don't know, you don't do it, it's going to show up in your appraisal.
Look at it this way. You have been taught, right? The teacher now wants to evaluate if you understood what you were taught or your knowledge, okay? So he gives you a test to determine that.
What I'm saying is, in the real world, your boss gives you a task.
And you decide to look on your partner book to get the answer, especially if some kind of logic or thought process was involved in arriving at that answer, and you just copy the answer. You want to tell me?
In the real world, in school they give tests. In the real world, they give tasks. And the truth is that employers they're more concerned with ensuring that the task is done correctly and in time, in the most efficient manner. That is what is rewarded. In school, is not the same.
No. But hold on. Remember, they have things like bonuses and so on. So it's not that they expect everybody to complete the task in the exact same way. Some will be exceptional, and so they would have more reward. Okay. Of course, it's good if you're in a job where everybody is supposed to know the task and know it well. Okay. But in real life, because of different abilities and so on, some are more exceptional at this particular task than others. And so the employer would put in incentives and rewards, bonuses to encourage people to excel. That is what happens in the real world. And I'm saying, as far as teaching is concerned, that should be mirrored.
Yeah, so I'm saying, what is the equivalent to the bonuses in school? The correct in your book?
Well, it's not just correct in the book. You have at the end things like prizes and position in the class and those kinds of things.
Watch it. Let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something. The reason this is different in school is because, especially in class, and tell you something, the only children that care about them things here is the 3 children that are always fighting to come for second and third. The rest children ain't care about none of that here. I could tell you right now, the restaurant ain't care about none of that. They know, like you said, they know they ain't exceptional. And I think that in itself is more detrimental than anything else.
So you don't think there was competition for, when you look, for instance, at your mark sheet, and you saw that you came, even if you came, let's say, 15 out of 30 one time, 15, you don't think it's you want to do better next time? You want to come 12 or
No.
4th, or don't you look at you who came 14? Who came 14?
You as a
And say, I
person
gotta
who
beat
used to
you next
come
time?
15th in the class, no.
You ain't care, brother.
We did, well, I didn't.
You ain't care. I tell you.
I've never had a friend that cared about if they were coming. If
It's
they
only
were
the people that
placing-
come in first, second, and third
Yeah,
care
if you're
about that.
placing like 16th and 15th, I've never in my
Thank you.
whole entire childhood had a
Thank you.
conversation about you come 15th this time, you think you could come 14th. Like, never. It has never happened.
Did your parents have a say in it? Did they
Your parents say it in the
encourage
class.
you to do better? when
We're
you
talking
came,
about
whatever you
class.
came?
We're not talking about your
As a matter of
parents'
fact,
expectations.
the children that come second, the children that come first. Them parents, they're probably telling them more that they need to do better because
Yeah.
they get 90 instead of 95.
Yeah.
That's just the reality.
But that goes throughout, regardless of where you're at.
No, it doesn't.
No, not really.
And because you see that the whole point is in life. Again, you have all these professions and jobs, etc. And the aim should be to do it. All of them are not of equal, whether remuneration or in importance or whatever, however you want to classify it. But regardless of what you're doing, you should want to do it as perfectly as possible, regardless of whether it's a menial task or a brain surgery that you're performing. You want to be able to do it well.
This is your expectation of people. You see, this is where this is.
But nothing wrong with that, Jade. But
No,
maybe understand what I gotta do the X. But I understand.
Yes, we
I agree.
expect
I
people
agree.
to do their jobs well, but I'm pretty sure I could tell you if somebody working in a warehouse and somebody working as a brain surgeon isn't thinking about the same two things.
Yeah, that might be true as well. That could be a truism as well.
They won't be thinking about the same thing, but the brain surgery surgeon is going to probably be thinking what to do to make this patient better, right? Using his training and knowledge. And the person in the warehouse is probably thinking, I better pack so many whatever on the shelf because if I don't, I might not get paid, right? There are standards, that's the whole point. And he would probably be thinking too, well, if I do twice as much as the other guy packing, my employer would notice and reward me accordingly. That is how life works. Okay, and by the way, what you said about information, yes, information is there, but where the money and the difference really comes in is with the use of that information. So yes, the information might be available to everybody, but if you go to school, you are trained on how to access that information and use it, okay? And it's always easier doing it that way. It's more efficient being trained than to learn from experience. Learning from experience is a long and tedious and a lot of heartbreaks involved in it, as opposed to somebody teaching you a task, teaching you how to do something straight out of the bat.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Okay, thank you. We have to go.
Okay.
We have to wrap up now. We just
Yeah,
realized
sure.
that time is. But that's not what we was talking about. However, thank you for your
But not only that,
input.
Jade. Not only that. I mean, we talk about YouTube.
Yeah,
So-
we was talking about
So
YouTube.
the
which
people on
is-
YouTube ain't teaching you. But yeah. Yeah. I mean, I understand. I understand where you're coming from. I think a lot of times we don't agree. He just likes to debate.
which is great. We like
Yes,
debaters.
indeed. But guys, we're actually going to wrap up now because as Jade mentioned earlier, we have
National Assembly.
National Assembly. I know you guys are excited. Yes.
Entertainment, our entertainment for today.
Not me.
I won't even ask them to not go in there and act how they usually do. Be the best you today.
Alright, just give me the cliff notes afterwards. Bye. Can't do it.
Be the best you today while you are in National Assembly.
Can't do it. National Assembly when I'm sleep deprived.
Whatever that may be. We will talk about it tomorrow. So, home time.
Home time, guys. Guys, it's been amazing talking to you guys today. It's hump day.
Indeed it is.
The middle of the week, guys. We've been doing good. Hopefully you guys have been having a productive week. If not, there's still time. There's still time. To all you guys who check us on YouTube, Facebook, WadeMediaSKN.com, and listen to us on the radio, appreciate you. Share the live, tell a friend, turn up your radio loud enough so that your neighbors could hear.
Indeed.
That's what we're asking. Remember, we're still on mission, make it to 2022. Remember, guys, you have the power. What did you age your term is? I don't remember.
Friend, I can't ask me that. You know me,
Yeah. You used to be Nancy's Drew?
Yes.
Nice. Nice. Good
And
people.
The Babysitters Club.
Yes. Okay, Jade. I see you. I see you.
I'm cultured.
I see you. I see you.
Look at me. Prison wheel.
And guys, on that note, we just want you to remember that you can't be everybody's cup of tea because you is not a mug. See y'all tomorrow.